and welcome to our channel. So I wasn't planning on doing a royal read today, but because of the past 24 hours, I'm coming on to do a royal read. I've got a list of things here that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be looking at the King and Prince William and the rumours allegedly that the King has had to come down hard on William in relation to his duties and the fact that it's the Pope's funeral and William allegedly didn't want to go to the Pope's funeral. Now, if you know how the monarchy works in the UK, when the king can't or the monarch can't do something for security reasons, health reasons, diary reasons, the Prince of Wales has to step in. And there seems to be an issue with that. We're also going to look at Harry and Meghan and the recent Times thing that they've done. There's many rumours online, and I have seen evidence of this in certain pictures where Harry is now starting to look like Meghan's spare. We're also going to look at Virginia Giuffre and her alleged suicide. I'm going to leave Virginia till the end. I know that's an important thing and it shouldn't really be left to the end, but it's quite a heavy subject. And I don't want to read on that and then go into other stuff. So let's get to it. Before I start this morning, when tuning into this energy and this reading that I wanted to do, I was given two names for William and Harry. One was Little Boy Lost, and the other one was The Reluctant King. So Harry is the little boy lost, and William is the reluctant king. But I also feel as well that he's a reluctant Prince of Wales. So show me the energy, the current energy between King Charles and Prince William. King Charles and Prince William. Show me the current energy. Oops. The Page of Cups nearly fell out then. When I'm doing my client reading, sometimes the Page of Cups will come out when there's a client with issues with a teenager. And it feels as though Charles feels that he's having to deal with like teenage tantrum type energy with William. So show me the energy. Emperor. So the Emperor comes in. That's Charles. It's hard. It's difficult. There's not really a connection there. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse. So they're not working together. There's, Three of Cups when it's upright like that is about a party. It's about your tribe. It's about, the people that you love around you. But when it's in reverse, it's about issues, fallings out, things not being right. Okay. Deceit and trickery in reverse. I'll call the cards out and then I'll read them in a minute. We've got the Two of Cups as well in reverse. So these two are not getting on. They're possibly reflecting back something to each other, maybe. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Out of balance, Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Swords. Toxic words are being said. And the Sun in reverse, which is lack of joy. Battles and disharmony, and it's like what I'm getting. You're like the shield wall energy, and where this is my belief, that's your belief, and the Fool, the Page of Wands. The energy between Charles and William is really, really difficult at this time. It feels like possibly Charles has tried to hold space, tried to understand William's struggles, the relationships, well, marriage issues, health issues, family issues, mother issues. But it's come to a point now where it's frustration. They're not working together, they're not interlinked. They're working apart, they're at loggerheads. And I'm wondering if this is one of the reasons why William didn't turn up to the Easter service, that they gave this excuse of, wanting to spend time with family as a private unit. But I feel as though it runs much deeper than that. Things are not happy and joyous. Things are out of balance. Yeah. So let's pull some cards. Looking at the conversation between King Charles and Prince William over the Pope's funeral. Get get my pen ready so I can tick off my list once I've done it. King Charles, Prince William, and the Pope's funeral. Show me the energy. Show me the energy. King Charles, Prince William, show me the energy. King Charles, Prince William, show me the energy. Pope's funeral. Woo! Ooh. One's just fallen out. They've got the boundaries, not boundaries, sorry, a burden. So it's a burden. Queen of Cups at the bottom, which always in my readings comes up as the Diana energy. It's, Diana is at the, not blaming Diana in this, but Diana is at the root of this. William, no, neither William nor Harry can let it go. They can't let it go. There's something here as well. There's a part of William that I'm feeling, same as Harry, that is kind of punishing Charles, still punish him. When I got the Page of Cups, it was going to come out in reverse. Now, Page of Cups upright is about a young person that has dreams and ambitions. When he comes in reverse, it's that toxic teen that is just a nightmare to its parents. And it feels like that. There's betrayal, the betrayal of the mother, the betrayal of the Queen of Cups. Um, let's take from the bottom then. It's stuck energy, wielding power, loggerheads, constant loggerheads. I'm feeling as well that maybe even somebody else has, I don't know if there's would they be somebody higher than the king within those, obviously, there possibly would be. But there's somebody, it's almost like Charles and William have periods where they don't talk, so somebody else has to be an intermediary, is it? Let me know if I've said that right in the comments. Queen of Wands energy, illusion, justice and balance, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse. Didn't want to go to the funeral at all. Four of Wands in reverse. I mean, truthfully, I wouldn't, but I'm not a Prince of Wales. I'm not getting paid off the taxpayer. Wands, Knight of Wands in reverse. He's reluctant. William is reluctant. But the truth is, take it away from monarchy, take it away from the fact he's Prince of Wales and he's a future king and he gets paid taxpayers' money. Put that to one side and think about our own lives. How many times have we been reluctant? I'm not talking about being reluctant to work, but to be reluctant to step up, either as a human, as a worker, or as our destiny. And I'm being shown, The Last Kingdom, where is it Hughtred that says destiny is everything? And it's this real thing where it doesn't want it. It doesn't want it. There's also an article out this morning that he wants to quit. He, as in William, wants to take out all the cutting of ribbons, which I get that. And if he wants to spend more time on charity work, fair enough. But the cutting of ribbons is a big part of being seen. And where do you draw the line? It's is on a very for the past year, Catherine and William have been on a very tightrope. And well, Harry and Meghan are out of the mix now. They're not in the working royal family. But yeah, I mean, that is a generation card. When it's upright, it's about, the generations working together. They're not working together. This isn't generational healing. I've been shown now the advisors, the people in suits around the monarchy, head in hands, thinking this is becoming a nightmare. It's becoming a nightmare. And I'm also feeling as well that a lot of people that work within the royal family that deal with the diaries and stuff, I'm just putting some hand cream on. Um, a lot of them don't feel experienced enough to deal with it. That they're dealing with a different generation. Um, that dealing with the Queen was easier. Not because, right, I'm going to get sexist. It's not my words, this is what I'm saying. Because she came into power as a young woman in a very masculine world, it was an easier show for them to run. And the Queen felt more biddable when she was younger and more willing to listen. She wasn't a doormat by any stretch of the imagination, whereas with William and the King, it just feels as though it's a nightmare. Um, yes. So worries over his duty, disillusionment, betrayal, not wanting to step up into power. The mother wound at the root cause of it. Right, Lex. Let's move on to Harry and Meghan. Oops. Just checking what time I'm on. Harry and Meghan. So, Harry and Meghan, current energies. Well, the energies of the recent event. I think it was the Times. I can't keep track of it all, to be honest. That event where she was on stage. Let me know in the comments. It was Times 100 or something, wasn't it? Possibly Vogue 100, but I don't know. The event. Welcome to GTCT Tarot. Show me the energy. So, release and restrictions, possibly. Seven of Pentacles. Again, overwhelmed, not wanting to face something. Out of sync. Out of sync. They're out of sync at the minute. Ace of Wands, but they have deals to keep fulfilling. Um, Boundaries, defense, the sun, the joy, the Fool in reverse, being stuck. King of Cups can be cold when he's upright, he's a nice, gentle, kind man. When he's in reverse, there's something there emotionally cold, distant, deep losses, addictions. Death in reverse, when it's upright, it's about transformation and rebirth. In reverse, it's blocks. It's they can't. It's like I'm being shown a stuck record. It's a stuck record. Um, and the more that Meghan steps into her own, the more there's a parting between them both. But they are showing up for events, etc. Um, and as I say that, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is getting the job done, showing up when they're meant to show up. But yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. Keep pulling. I always get this card for them, which is a Five of Pentacles, which is when somebody feels sorry for themselves. It comes up, when we're feeling sorry for ourselves, or it's a little bit of poor me energy, or when we've been pushed out, or we've walked out of something. Queen of Cups in reverse. So you could say King, Queen, King and Queen of Cups could be both of them. So the masculine and the feminine is out of sync. Um, Coldness there and battle. So it's not as rosy as it looks like between them both. Let me do a clarifier for the Sun card. Clarifier for the Sun. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's. That's interesting. Why am I getting the words? They're faking it till they make it. It's fake it till you make it energy. Um, it's pretending everything's wonderful. I said right at the beginning, the stuff that Megan's doing, it can be great, and a lot of people have watched it and said they enjoyed it. A lot of people watched it said they didn't enjoy it. But when those type of people do that type of lifestyle stuff, they're usually very squeaky clean people, where there's not a lot of history about them. But because there's so much out there about Meghan and things that have been said and done, to actually try to do this squeaky clean thing, it is backfiring and it's not in resonance to what's happened. So there was a picture, and there's been plenty of pictures of them both. Some of them where they're smiling and holding hands and stuff. But there's also there was one in particular where literally looked like he was being dragged along. And his eyes, it's the sadness in his eyes that got me. It's the sadness. He is little boy lost. Show me, is Harry, Prince Harry, Meghan's spare? Is he, is he, I- anybody else struggling with words today? Is Prince Harry Meghan's spare? Is Prince Harry Meghan's spare? The star card. Yeah, victory in reverse, the star card. The star of the show, but underneath, something's out of balance. Okay, something's out of balance. Let's keep pulling the Emperor, the Lovers, Major Arcana coming up, the Fool in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Moon. This is Meghan and her Montecito work, and as ever, and the brand, the Strength, the Page of Wands, the Page. Yeah, it's in reverse. Emotional fulfillment, Judgment in reverse, the Family card in reverse, anxieties and stress. One card for Harry, one card for Harry. Ooh, okay. Right, okay. So we've got the Sun at the bottom. So he is the Sun, as in the SON. He's got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So he started this section of the reading with the Star card, the Emperor, and the Lovers all upright. So Harry always felt like William Spare. And in the UK, very sadly, that's how we label the second born child, as the Spare. Hopefully they will see the light and change that. So he leaves to try and build this life with Meghan. But it's doomed even before he starts. There's issues, there's interviews, there's books, there's leaked stories, there's toxicity, possibly from both sides as well. There's the wielding of the sword, the wielding of the pen. And he's ended up in a situation where he's not that, but he's not this. He doesn't know where he is. He's in limbo land. He's in limbo land. So you could say, yes, Harry is Meghan's spare. Um, and can he go forward from that? Can Harry go forward from that? Oops. Can Harry go forward from that? Can Harry go forward? Let me look at my time. Can Harry go forward from that? Can Harry go forward from that? He can if he wants. He'll find it difficult though. Page of Pentacle. He can. There's all I always believe on this channel that where there's life, where there's light, there's hope. And where there's life, there's hope. So no matter what we've ever done, we can be victorious. We can come back. No matter what you've done or said, if you want to, you can. But I just wonder if he's took it too far. Let's keep pulling. Let's keep pulling. Yeah, Knight of Swords. It's almost like a non-starter. Knight of Swords upright is about going for something. Um, Again, little boy lost. What was it called him? Little boy, yeah, little boy lost. He's little boy lost. He doesn't, it's almost like he doesn't want to. He's floating about. He's restricted. It feels as though he's more restricted now than he was before. And it feels as though Meghan can get away with a lot of other stuff, like let me just take this off my screen, because she's not the blood royal. Whereas Harry feels awkward doing normal jobs because of his royal. Like I've always said right at the beginning of all of this, um, kind of needs structure, does Harry? Kind of needs to be in the royal machine. But when you've been in the royal machine and I was reading a book recently about by Robert Hardman about King Charles, and he says that literally they get everything done for them. And they've actually admitted themselves as senior members that they would struggle not being royal, paying a bill, ordering a meal. Um, So he's struggling to actually be out there. He's got the victory card, he's got the celebration card, the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling as well, there's different bits of his life and his future that where this could be his astrology or energy, where it's almost like is this a personality thing, do you think, where he gets bursts where it works for him and then it doesn't? Does that make sense? It's like all of a sudden there'll be a day where he'll do an event and it'll all be working. It's like Cinderella's slipper. It feels like Cinderella's slipper, where he gets a certain amount of time to. It's weird, a weird energy. Weird energy. The ancestral healing going on. Ace of Wands. Heartbreak. Backwards and forwards, right. So, in answer to your question, yeah, he kind of is Meghan Spare. Right, Virginia Giuffre. Now, before we go into Virginia Giuffre, um, I attempted to read on this when they posted a picture on her Instagram account of her allegedly in a hospital bed, bruised. I tried to do a read, and I did a reading on YouTube. I filmed it on Zoom, and I couldn't upload it because it got that dark, and I felt that sick doing it. I just felt that the energies were absolutely horrific. So I'm literally gonna just skim it. Apologies if that makes sense, because I I don't believe the official narrative that she's um committed suicide. I don't believe it. I just don't. I I either think it's witness protection or it's um outside sources that have, yeah. When I read on it, if I remember, there was a lot of deep dark shit going on. And I even said in that reading, it's really weird. I said, I don't even feel like she's on that hospital bed. I said something like, I think it could even be like a fake picture. Um, and I actually said she's either dead or she's in protection. I did say in that reading that I felt a very strong influence from America, not naming names, allegedly. And I then, after I'd done the video, I went and Googled some aspects of the reading that I'd picked up on, and I didn't actually realise that she actually did originally work for Mar-a-Lago. I didn't know that. I just think, yeah, there's some really Virginia Giuffre. A deal has been done. The Two of Cups nearly flipped out then, but I kept shuffling and put it back in. A deal has been done. Two of Pentacles. Out of balance. Defense. Paid off. Emotional needs. Devil in reverse. Now that can be releasing the devil. High Priestess illusion. Deceit in reverse. Transition. Two of Wands. Manifestation. Powers that were. Hierophant. The Tower. Three of Wands in reverse. Pull some more cards. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Emperor. Show me Virginia's energy right now. From safe distance. Show me Virginia's energy right now. Show me Virginia's energy right now, please. Cleaning up. Page of Pentacles, a new beginning. I wonder, I think she's possibly, allegedly, I have to be careful what I say. I don't think, do you know, usually when I see this kind of stuff online, when people say, I don't think they died, I usually switch off at that moment because I think, no, 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 because I don't like that type of energy. But when I saw it this morning, I was like, no, she ain't. No, she isn't. I think she's possibly, I actually would like to think that she is in witness protection rather than whatever. I think it's very illusionary. It could have gone either way. It could still go either way. Paid off. Everyone's happy. Release in the past. Illusion. Trickery and illusion. I mean, there's a lot gone on in the world this week. We've had the Pope dying. We've had Schwab leaving the WEF. We've had this. There is a lot going on. We've got a new moon. There's a lot of cleaning up going on. There's a lot of recalibration and sorting out. The Emperor. Let's move away from that. I really don't want to go too far into it because whatever it is, whether she's killed herself, been unalived, or witness protection, it's deep, dark, and dangerous. Um, let's pull a card for us because I do like to round my readings up in a nice way. Look at all my decks here. You come to your own conclusions about Virginia. I've got my conclusions. I have to look after myself as a reader. Please don't put it in the comments of what you think, though. I don't need to see it. Let's pull a card for the collective. Because this week has been a huge week energetically, and I think many of us are feeling it. Card for the collective, card for the collective, card for the collective for this week, please. Card for the collective. Contemplate. So contemplation and growth. Yeah. There's a lot going on. There's a lot more to come. This ain't the end of it. There's going to be more things come, more illusionary things come. I think, yeah, show an interest, watch the odd bit of stuff. I'll look into it as it's going on, but don't obsess over it. Don't try to find out, especially stuff like this Virginia thing, because whatever's happened there is dark. So you look from a bird's eye view and then you move on with your day. Don't go on and on and on about it. We look, we pass on. Yeah. Offerings and growth. Right now we're coming up to a new moon in Taurus to renew. Renew. The old world is shedding its skin. The systems in place are shedding their skins. The slippery snakes in society, we may never really fully know who they are. I actually don't care if we never find out who they are. And harmony. A new earth being built. A new earth being built and a new beginning coming in for the world. So, sending love to all subjects read on today. Sending love to everyone that's watched. Thank you for watching. There is a playlist on my YouTube channel called CT's Royal Tarot where you can work through it if you want. Keep the comments nice, light, and bright, please. And thanks for watching. Love to all. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.